Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another video. From the title, I guess you already have an idea of what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be telling you guys two stories of how I was saved by God from Ritualist. Okay, if you're new, please subscribe, and thank you for joining us. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much as always. Okay, I'm going to start. Let's try to go straight to the point in my videos. So the first story, when I was 10 years old, I think, my cousin and I went to then now when we used to rent CDs, like dramas, movies to watch at home. Me and my cousin and I, we went to rent a movie. We were coming back. As we were coming back, there's this bike man. There was a passenger at the back. He just stopped and was like, "Hello, you." That was me. It was like, pick that key for me. Sorry, my key just fall, just help me pick him. I was like, okay. Then I saw the key. I was like, wait, it was like there. He had a passenger at the back. Then my cousin was waiting for me to pick the key and return the key to the driver. Then when I bent down, immediately I bent down just to pick the key. I just froze, like I could not move. Then I started hearing a voice, a masculine voice. It was like, remember your mom said you should not talk to strangers. Remember your mom has been trying to protect you. Don't pick that key. As in, I was already bent like this. I was already bent, just about to pick the key. Then that voice I was quite young. That voice, I could not move. Immediately the voice stopped. There was this cold breeze that came with it. Then I told the driver I did not see the key. The man was like, look at the key right in front of you, pick it up and give it to me. Like, the tone of his voice was no more like he was begging, it was now authoritative. And I was like, I did not see the key. I dragged my cousin's hand and ran back home. When we ran to a distance, I turned back and I noticed that these men, they were actually still there. They didn't pick the key, still on the bike, I guess waiting for another little kid to ask to give them the key, and was still there. Did not come down to pick that key. Of course, if I had picked that key, something bad would have happened to me. Maybe then I would turn to yam or chicken or what they used to do to kids then. But nothing happens to me. I was grateful. When I told my mom was like, wow, God saved me. That was God talking to me and God delivering me from those evil men. Okay, that was the first story that happened when I was 10. This other story happened in 2018. I was in 400 level Uniben. Then a day before I got text messages of like numbers, like recharge card numbers. Then this boy called me. I was like, ma'am, please, that card I sent to you, don't load it. It's from my brother. I want to send it to him to sell, to be able to get transport fare to come back home. I was like, first of all, you sent me numbers. You didn't even put for if it was LTE, if it was MTN. It was just number, and of course, I ignored it. So just relevant to me. I didn't load them or whatever. So the guy was like, okay, he's going to call his brother back and he's going to ask if the card will still work so he can sell it. I didn't even care. Then the next day, the brother called me. I was reading for a test. I had a test 8 o'clock. I was somewhere in school just chilling and reading, like revising. Then the number called me. I was like, hey auntie, thank you, you did not load the card. My brother has said he has sold it, to still come back to school. My father wants to pray for you. Then he gave the phone to a man. It was like a very strong Yoruba accent, a very, very strong Yoruba accent. The man was like, hey, ekpele, my daughter, you marry good man, no, you get money. You were just saying some prayers. I was like, amen. The minute he was praying to me, goosebumps started coming out of my body. And I've noticed that if I'm in a bad place or there's just something bad, if I enter a taxi or anywhere that portrays this bad aura, goosebumps will come out of my body, telling me that's like a sign that this is messed up. You have to get yourself out of here. So when goosebumps came out of my body, I was already feeling I was already suspecting that this was something fishy, but I didn't feel like it was ritualist. I felt like maybe it was BVN and all those kind of scams they do. Then I was like, excuse me, sir, I want to go and read. I have a test by 8. Then I ended the call. I didn't even think about it too deep. I didn't think about it like, ritualist and all that. I just wrote my test. Then a week later, there was a video or so someone shared to me on WhatsApp. I was watching the video, and in the video they're like, there's a group of ritualists now that they do ritualists through phone. First of all, they'll send you recharge. I was in my room, I was in my hostel room. They'll send you recharge card, and they'll call you to thank you for not using the card. They'll start praying for you. Then eventually you get enchanted, you won't know what you're doing again, and they'll tell you to go and put 15 naira in salt. Then they'll start doing their juju, and you start bleeding blood and you die. My roommate Eleanor also was hearing me play down this thing, and she was like, I beg you, all these WhatsApp people and their fake gist. I was like, I swear to God, this thing happens to me exactly. How they'll send you recharge card first, the next day they're going to call you and they'll start praying for you. It happened to me exactly how they narrated it in the video, just that I ended the call to go write my test before I could get enchanted, and they'll not tell me to put 50 inside salt or whatever. I was like, oh my God, this is true. Normally they send me stuff. First of all, when they send that message, that be in my phone, but I did not open it. When they send me all these broadcast messages, I just feel like all these people, because at the end of the day, like, if you don't share it, 10 people will die or so. So I didn't share it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even, you understand? It was because I was bored. I came from class, I was bored. I was not in my phone. I started watching that video, and that video was even in my phone before that incident happened. I was like, oh my God, Eleanor, this is so true. I was telling people, I was like, this is true. Exactly, this happened to me. The way they narrated it, this is real life. I've been hearing stuff about all this WhatsApp stuff of how they use pure water. I'm like, no, when something happens to you, you won't actually believe some things are actually real and going on in the world, especially in a country like Nigeria. But that story was real. I was so grateful. Me on my own did my own voice record. I started sending it to people on my contact list that this happens to me. You guys should be careful. This is not a scam. This happened to me, because we always underestimate those WhatsApp broadcast messages and all that. Like, this happens to me. Imagine if I didn't have a test to write, or I didn't just feel this bad energy, like those my goosebumps, and I had the time to listen to the man, because it was already praying in Yoruba. I didn't even know what it was saying. I was just hearing in Jesus' name. I would just say amen. I would have been gone by now. This is just to say God is the greatest, and God has been, no matter what you go through, there are battles that God has fought for us. There are battles God has fought for me since I was young. If some things are scared through, I won't be here speaking right now. You understand? God is the greatest. No matter what we're going through in life, no matter the condition, always pray and always be thankful and grateful, and put things into God's hands. This is how God saved me from 2 ritualist attack. Yeah, and I'm honestly grateful for that. So that was the end of my story. I have other ritualist attack. Those that happened when I was young, that was when I was I want to take a public transport. Oh, I just said I'm going to say two, but God is actually God is supreme. God is the highest, and I'm super grateful to God. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, comments your thoughts, and please subscribe. Subscribing to a YouTube channel is free. Please subscribe and help me grow this channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye.